And...
What, you mean you don't like having to redo inventory and spreadsheets?
No.
Who'd have thought?
The rat pigs, they survived! They all just awaken as...
become demonic.
They, as I say that... Ah,
God damn it. We missed you, Velvet. Look, Othelina became a mommy while you were gone. This new little kitten is called Othelinina.
meow. Mew mew.
Hey, it's Velvet! I haven't seen you since I was a kid!
Wait. Were you that baby that was face down on the dirt during the attack?
Maybe. I mean, in 3 years...
Wait. Is Troubled Youth around here? Where is Troubled Youth?
No, Troubled Youth!
Wait, what? Was it Troubled Youth? What?
Plant, right there.
There we go.
To the left.
Seasoned Herbalist.
I see what they did there. Puns. I'd stay out of the tranquil woods if I were you.
Why is that?
The rain has caused a lot of landslides. The road isn't there anymore.
We'll need to make a new road, and when we do, we'll be counting on your help. I'll be glad to. Velvet, did you just... be nice?
Oh no.
This is...
Softened her.
Rokuro, guess off the killer.
Shame. If you were alive this whole time, why didn't you send word? Where were you? What are you up to? Words.
Leave her be. She's back home. That's all that matters now. God, this is too idyllic.
Oh yeah, obviously something's up. There'll be plenty of time to catch up later. Go on home and see Laphicet.
I want that fucking comb, asshole, and that compass.
Welcome back, Velvet. I can't express how happy I am to see you safe. Celica must have been watching over you.
Possibly. Yeah. Oops, that's not the one. Nope, nope. Let me talk to Nina. Nope, let me fucking talk. There we go.
Not you. Velvet, Laphicet is... Just go and see him.
I'm gonna do a murder in this town, I swear.
I'm gonna do a murder?
Luffy's alive? What's wrong?
What?
Well, that didn't break it.
Next time you suspect an illusory art, test out your theory on yourself.
You think we're all seeing an illusion?
It's possible. It wouldn't be the first time.
But an entire village? That shouldn't be possible. Shouldn't be, no.
How do we approach this? Try to break it apart at the seams somehow?
No. For now, we and our enemies share the same goal. Come on, help me look for the Therian.
Sure.
I think I'll stick with Velvet.
I won't stop you.
Keep a close eye on her. I don't think she's entirely right in the head at the moment.
Yeah.
Aw. You're now Magilu, but don't worry, just in case...
Eleanor, just in case.
I was about to say, yeah. But that's not what I need to do. There you go.
Don't make me be a mage.
Don't make me be a mage in this combat system.
See, my bad luck is I seem to get the enemy's attention. And mage's casting times are way too long.
Mm-hmm.
Velvet? Is it really you?
You're alive. I'm so glad. Nico was right all along. Have you seen Laphicet? He's been waiting for you. You know, I like the idea of this possibly have been an illusory thing, but I can also... The argument would be, I think Melchior would be powerful enough to be able to do, like, a town-wide illusory art, right? But then the counter-argument would be like, there's no way they could do an art that would be able to stay outside the vicinity of the town itself, because Taliesin people can still meet and see them, and then they come into Taliesin, so that'd be a god-level illusory art if that were the case.
Yeah, and I don't think Melchior is even good enough to necessarily create that much of an illusion and not keep it going.
Yeah.
That's a
The way
little
home.
ridiculous.
It hasn't changed a bit.
We need to be careful, Velvet. Eisen thinks this could be a trap.
You think Nico and everyone are being controlled?
I don't know.
You're putting words in my mouth, Velvet.
You think it could be Melchior's doing. But even so... It's not going to work on me.
You're insane.
I'm so glad you noticed.
Against pain.
I've been working on it for years.
I won't be deceived by this.
Just start stabbing him.
Open your wound.
You're warm. Luffy, you're really alive. Luffy?
He's been asleep. Ever since that day. I found him at the shrine. Collapsed on the ground. His wounds healed, but he's never woken up.
If he's still alive, that's all that matters. I'll find a way to wake you again, Luffy. I swear I will. We'll be together.
That cat, plop.
I still have to thank you for this comb after all.
This comb I haven't been
That's where
using.
Velvet's comb came from.
Yep.
Have you seen all the tangles in my hair?
Yeah, this comb that I have. I'm still wondering how the hell she kept it all these years.
Yeah.
Did Lord Artorias really try to sacrifice such a defenseless child?
Yes.
What's wrong, Laphicet? You don't look like your usual perky self. I'm okay. I'm just glad Velvet's all right.
What? Your name is Laphicet too?
That was
Weird
aggressive.
coincidence.
Very.
Yeah.
That was... voice director, you want to try that again?
About all that, you guys.
Don't worry about it. What are we going to do now? If it were me, I'd make Laphicet something he really likes for dinner tonight. He can handle soup. Maybe he'll notice the smell of your cooking and it'll wake him up.
Yeah, maybe I should. Would you watch after him while I go buy what I need?
Of course. I am at your beck and call. Is there anything I can do to help too?
Yes, please. I'll need you to be my taste tester.
It's weird seeing this side of Velvet again.
All right. First, I'm gonna whip up my special quiche. And then I'll throw in tomato and egg soup. And some pudding.
I didn't even know your face had smile muscles.
That's not fair. We have seen her smile several times, alright?
Usually in a more sinister and aggressive manner.
Yeah. Hey, Celica.
I wonder if they've located the Therian. Let's just leave that to them. You're not curious? Of course I am. But for right now, I want to stay close to Velvet. I've got a really bad feeling about this. Something more important than finding the Therian? Yeah. My stomach is twisted, and I've got a chill up my spine. I'm really scared.
I got chills
Very
all
well.
through my
I'll
body.
trust your feelings. We'll leave the Therian to Rokuro and Eisen, and stay with Velvet then. Thanks, Eleanor. Magilu, what will you do? Whatever I feel like.
Sounds about right.
I shouldn't have asked. Thanks anyway, Magilu. Are you sure you're doing the right thing? In the end, whatever happens, happens. Wiser words never spoken, right?
Magalu, what shit you up to this time? The true definition of chaotic neutral.
Something tells me she actually figured out what's going on.
Yeah. I'm curious, like, what alignments do you think each of the characters would be? I think that Eleanor starts out lawful good, but she's leaning more towards neutral good now.
She's definitely on the good side of the spectrum.
I think
the problem is with a lot of the characters in this, they're neutral. For a lot of the characters, they're neutral.
Yeah.
Like, the most you could say, Velvet tries to play at being evil, but really the only thing that's evil about her is the whole revenge bit.
Mm-hmm.
And while she says, I'll step over anyone I need to,
she's very bad at following through with that idea.
Yeah.
Which I don't mind the fact that we're not actually playing villains, but I was kind of like, oh, we're playing villains? That's fun. I like playing villains. Aw. And then I was like, oh, we're not actually playing villains.
Yep. Velvet, you'll be living here again, right? We'll do whatever we can to help out with Lafayette.
Thanks. It means a lot.
Not to change the subject, but have you got sexier since you were gone?
Oh, come on, you creep.
For a second there, I thought that was the woman, so I was just like...
I mean, it would have fueled the shipping wars.
That they've already left a whole bunch of stuff for? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I pray every day that Lafayette wakes up again soon.
If you would have been like a toddler. Lafayette talks in his sleep sometimes. He says things like, please be safe, sis. And now his sister is back home. I'm sure he'll recover in no time.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that ain't happening. Yeah, that shit ain't happening.
It's been a while, Velvet. I've really grown up since the last time you saw me, right?
Were you the lady sitting on the rock?
I'm a whole inch taller now.
Well, wow, look how tall you've gotten. Look at the chimkin. Oh, look, I've never seen a rat pig face up close. That's adorable. Look at that. Look at that. That's cute.
Hooray! Velvet's back! Let's roast a whole rat pig and celebrate. Pork.
It's been a long time, hasn't it, Velvet? I wanted to apologize to you for ages now.
Apologize? What for?
That business with Arthur. Back then, I said he seemed like a fraud. I know you took it pretty hard, but if he wasn't there 3 years ago, our village would have been destroyed. I'm sorry I doubted him.
I didn't trust him then either. I only realized how amazing of a person he was when he saved all of our lives. I'm ashamed of myself. All this time we've been feeling terrible, thinking we may have driven you to leave the village. Please, forgive us.
That's not... I didn't...
Where have you been these past 3 years? It must have been tough living on your own, without any family to help you. Sorry, you don't have to talk about it if it hurts. But if you ever feel like talking, we're here for you.
I know we can't make up for all the pain we put you through, but if there's anything we can do, just ask. And if you'd like, you're always welcome to come back. The whole village would welcome you with open arms.
She literally told them all, I saw him kill my brother.
All right.
Oh, what's the word?
Denial?
No, gaslighting.
Yeah, that's also true.
If you need a hand with anything, let me know. It's no bother, honest.
That's right. A ball will always be your hometown. Denial is just another river in Utah. Egypt!
Nico never stopped believing that you were alive somewhere out there. Ever since that day, she's been going to Taliesin every week to ask if anyone's seen you.
Friends
like that don't come around often.
It's true, which is why it's gonna be sad when I kill her.
Mm-hmm.
You seem like a decent sort. I hate to kill you. Oh, hey, these two are still fixing this wall.
Defending the village is harder than ever, which makes your return all the more welcome.
Wait, I thought this was one of the safest continents from the demon spawn now.
Mm-hmm. You're tougher and more reliable than the average man, after all.
I think that's the same stuff he said 3 years ago, too, so good on you for keeping that up. Also, like, it's funny that this is the safest place from demons if you're living in the city on any of the continents, but it also has the most bullshit demons on any of the continents we've been to so far, besides the Lindworm.
Yeah. It's a nice, peaceful village. At first glance, anyway. You do what you need to. We'll be fine on our own.
You gotta do what you gotta do. And I gotta do this. It's her!
Velvet, you're back. Look, I've got another baby.
I was about to ask! Oh, a boy this time?
Yeah, doesn't he look strong?
This time he won't die when the demons come. Velvet.
Velvet, I'm getting married next month. You came back at just the right time. Promise you'll come to my wedding.
Really? I wouldn't miss it for the world. I'd be questioning. If I were eyes, I'd be questioning, who are you and what have you done with Velvet?
Mm-hmm.
Velvet!
Jovial youth!
Great to see you. You haven't changed a whit.
What do you mean by that?
Have you seen Nico yet?
I have.
She's as full of life as she always was, right? Come to think of it, nothing's really changed much, has it?
I suppose not. By the way, how are Orthy and Russ doing?
Those pups haven't changed a whit either. They saw a guy with a big sword walking with a dour-eyed fellow in black. They freaked out and hightailed it.
That would be Rokuro and Aizen.
Those dogs are as cowardly as always.
So, what part of Velvet hasn't changed a whit?
She doesn't have any makeup on?
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. I'm so very glad you're safe, Velvet.
Obviously a editing error there.
It was worth staying single all this time.
Whoa. Creepy dude.
That was... Okay, Velvet draws her sword, draws a line in the sand. So, this is the line, and you went over here.
How about no?
The coming of the Malakim are...
Ma'am, could you step closer, please?
A reward for our repentance and our renewed prayers. The Malakim are our blades against the demons, and the exorcists the hands that wield them. Humanity's hope.
You never change. Want me to take you home this time?
No! Don't treat me like I'm senile!
Okay.
Oh! It's you, Velvet. Be careful when fighting prickle boars.
If they charge you, punch them in the nose, right?
No! Throw sand in their eyes!
Sand in the eyes. Got it.
You finally started listening to me. You're 16. You've really grown.
Yeah.
16? But aren't you 19?
Leave her be.
Pocket sand!
You always did look out for me, dear. Your brother is a good boy. He'll be just fine. Never let go of hope, Velvet.
I won't. And thanks. When she started talking to me from over here, I was like, ma'am, could you step closer? That's kind of creepy.
I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend.
Alright, we got one more person to talk to before main story.
Yep.
Between the cold, the famine, and the demon blight, there were times I thought the world was done for. But over the past 3 years, I've stopped worrying.
I know we're overly reliant on Arthur and the exorcists, but this village has changed. The exorcists taught us that there are things the demons hate. We can't defeat them, but we can keep them away.
It's peaceful now. Exorcists stop by on patrol every now and then, and we haven't had a case of demon blight since what happened to your sister was horrible. But you and Laphicet should try to move on. Make the most of your lives.
I hope he wakes up soon.
I'm sure he will.
So I was thinking, I was walking there, and I had to. The reason why I moved over here is I had to double check to make sure it was the guy talking with the first deep voice, because otherwise I was gonna be like, well, that was a casting error, maybe.
I'm sure a lot's happened to you since you disappeared, but as long as you're back safe, that's what counts. You should probably get some rest.
Your friends are welcome here too, of course. We don't have a lot, but feel free to stay as long as you like. I should go.
I should go now.
Hey, could I get some eggs, milk, spinach, and tomatoes? And I'd love to know what cheese you'd recommend too.
You got it. And in celebration of your homecoming, I won't even charge. With you cooking up a feast like that, I'm sure Laphicet will wake up straight away.
Thanks. I really appreciate it.
You're getting spinach? I can't really handle it myself.
You'll never grow up strong if you don't eat your spinach, young lady.
I've done just fine without it so far, thank you.
Oh, if you insist. I'll leave it out just this once.
Wow, Velvet, you must be special. Not many folks get to be friends with an exorcist.
She's not my friend.
The way you two bicker, I find that hard to believe.
Oh yeah, do you have any prickle boar?
Oh, I'm sorry to say that I'm out at the moment.
That's fine. I'll hunt some up myself in the tranquil woods. Just like old times.
Actually, there haven't been any prickle boars there lately. You should try the Morgana Woods instead.
Okay, I'll do that. Thanks for the tip.
Also, if you've noticed...
To the Morgana Woods to hunt some prickle boars.
Also, I've noticed...
Sure.
Once they're done talking, I've noticed, if you listen closely to Velvet's voice acting, it's not quite to the happy-go-lucky levels it was in the early chapters, but a lot of the edge in her voice is gone right now.
Yep.
You don't like spinach, right, Eleanor?
Well, I just... All right, it's true, but keep that between us, okay?
Velvet really seemed to be enjoying herself at the shop.
Quite. And she can really pick out a nice balance of foods while making every gulp count. She seems so cheerful and carefree.
That's the real Velvet. I'm sure of it.
Yes. An ordinary, dutiful, loving sister.
I wish she could have stayed that way. She could have lived a happy life, surrounded by her friends.
Just plain Velvet Crow, sister to Lord Artorias.
And maybe not Lord Artorias, but just plain Arthur.
A happy, ordinary life for an ordinary girl, with a kind family and supportive friends.
Can you imagine, like, a version of the story where she never came across Laphicet's sacrifice, so Artorias could feed her some bullshit lie of, oh, the demons got him, but don't worry, and she became an exorcist under him?
Yeah, I could see it. Once Laphicet is better, you'll be back to your old life. Don't you worry. That boy has a strong spirit. He'll wake up before too long. You say that when he's been unconscious for 3 years.
It's been 85 years. Alright, back to the Morgana Woods.
Yay.
Alright, where's the prickle boar?
Where'd that boar at, though?
Holla
That's
at
a
you.
wild boar. No, that's a wild pig. That's a wild boar.
It's almost like they don't want us going anywhere near where the ruins are.
Yeah, I know.
Although they weren't very obvious about it. He's just like, oh yeah, we haven't found him a lot recently.
Prickle boars. Keep your eyes on the thickets.
They made it very believable in a way that, like, some part, if we weren't so suspicious, I wouldn't have been like, sense motive check.
Yeah. Roll an insight. One tiny prickle boar.
Look at it, it's so tiny, I love it.
Now the question is... yes, they are just as weak.
They were nothing.
My god.
They... That's great.
This is hunting?
We keep this up, and who knows how many we'll bring home.
How many do I need? I guess I need more. Damn it.
A few more.
About a few.
About a few. About a few. About a few.
Bad a few, bad a few, bad a few. That way leads up to there, so we don't need to go.
Yep, don't even need to go that way. Of course, there's one spot that I saw in there that we haven't even unlocked on the map yet.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be the secret spot that's gonna get us all fucked over, because that spot was closed off when we were going through last time. I think.
Yep. Well, we'll see in a minute. Because it's right around the corner.
That poor prickle boar.
We can do this.
My question, they say... Wait a minute. Okay, my controls are very delayed.
Didn't I?
Okay, we have been here. No, oh, wait, no, we haven't. I'm going to avoid the prickle boar for right now, grab everything before, because I don't know if it's going to start a story beat.
Yep.
She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes.
Indeed.
A complete victory.
Okay, this should be enough. Huh? What's wrong?
Nothing. I just feel a little sorry for them is all.
I hear you. These prickle boars might have all been family. People can be so heartless.
Yeah, I'd forgotten this feeling. But what can you do? At the end of the day, we have to eat just as much as they do.
Yes. What can you do in this situation indeed?
Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno.
We should run on home now.
Laffy.
Remember, your
That's some resentment I sense.
remember your fee this time, Lafayette 2. Oh, that's why he's number 2. That's why his ranking. That's why his name before was number 2. That's funny. It was an unintentional foreshadowing. That's funny.
Yep.
Because he's her replacement goldfish. Have you ever heard that term?
No, I actually haven't.
It's the idea of like someone or something being a replacement character for a bad for a lost person.
That was how her life used to be, wasn't it?
Yes, it reminds me of my own past.
Huh? But wasn't your village... I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. The happy times I shared with my family, I still treasure those memories. And even after the attack, I've still been able to find happiness. Eating a good meal, making new friends.
And falling in love?
Yes, falling in...
Love?
Look what you made me say, Bienfu!
There's nothing to be ashamed of. Most every girl's happiest memories are of her first love, after all. Don't you think there was someone special out there Velvet had feelings for? A first love? Do you really think so?
That's enough of that talk, Bienfu. You sound like an old man.
No! I'm only 150 years old and already being treated like an old man!
But still, I would like to meet the guy Velvet first fell for.
I wouldn't.
I see. You're a guy.
I'm pretty sure the first guy she ever fell for was probably Artorias.
Possibly. Which is kind of weird, since...
He was married to, well...
Like a brother-in-law.
Well, I'm pretty sure it could have been she developed feelings for him, but she was like, I can't, he's like twice my age and my sister loves him or something like that.
Yeah, possible. They don't really lend a whole lot to the idea of Velvet being interested.
In that particular side of things, yeah.
Yeah.
I still hold that I would follow a shipping between her and Nico.
Looks like your hunt went excellently. You always were the best Pricklemoor stalker out there.
I knew exactly where to find them on their social media, yes.
Velvet, I'm really sorry. I spoke ill of you and your family.
We were wrong. Do you have it in your heart to forgive us?
Oh, please, it's fine. It's all in the past.
I searched for
a doctor that might be able to cure Laphicet. A very skilled one is supposed to come from the capital and take a look at him.
I'm sure he'll wake up soon. I just know it. And when he does, I'll apologize to him, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah! Jumps in the air, 80s action movie style.
Peter, you're too heavy. We're gonna crash. Yeah!
Dare to believe in dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun.
Oh, the Transformers movie.
You got the touch. You got the power. Ending, and that sequence ends with the saddest, most depressing thing in the old Transformers series. The death of Optimus Prime.
Oh no, because You've Got the Touch was at the end.
No, it was played at
They
used it at both sides, because You Got the Touch, You Got the Power was Optimus Prime coming down and completely wiping the floor with the invading Decepticons, and then there's the fight against Megatron.
Okay, I'm gonna have to rewatch that again.
I think.
Because I thought You Got the Touch was the ending bit. We should hold a homecoming party for you. The whole village can celebrate together.
That's a lovely idea, but...
Don't be shy. We'd all enjoy it. And if you wanted to pitch in, you could whip up something for everyone to eat. A lot of something to eat.
That's literally what I'm doing right now, guy. Hold your horses. Well, I can't guarantee it'll taste good. I've lost all sense of taste. Except for your blood.
I mean, that is...
I sense you're an O negative.
My favorite's B positive.
She's teaching her cats.
By the way, Velvet, you came with a dark-haired man and a man in a black coat? So, which one's the lucky fellow?
Both. What? It's not like that at all. I would have just responded with both.
Both. Monogamy is just a construct by society.
Heard the news about your brother. I'm happy for you.
So, what's your plan now?
You guys were snooping around the village.
Yeah, we wanted to check out that shrine too, but we got stopped. Apparently, the Abbey's designated it off-limits. If there's a Therian around, it's probably there.
I'm going to draw it out. If this is a trap, things may turn violent. Either way, this place is about to get a lot less tranquil.
The same as everywhere else I've been.
You can quit here if you like, but I'm going to keep on fighting the Abbey.
And if I try to stop you, you'll insist, I presume.
Velvet, no!
I'll give you 1 day. Once you've made up your mind, come meet me at the Cape.
I'm with him. How tomorrow shakes out depends on what you decide, Velvet.
Your hand... It's... As you can see, I'm a demon. 3 years ago, I was the one who attacked this village and...
I don't want to hear it! Demon, or no demon, you're still you. Okay, so you're scary. I'll get used to it.
It's kind of hot, actually.
I mean, nice large hands holding me. It's kind of a thing I've wanted.
Let's just live here in the village like we used to, okay?
You, me, and everyone else. Nico.
Now keys. You know somebody thought it.
Fade to black, open up on their bedroom.
That was rather good, Velvet.
Yeah. Laphicet gets a gold star for being such a good taste tester, too.
Tomorrow, I'll fix you up a nice stew.
He's getting jealous.
I thought for a second that was a gun, and I was like, what?
Is this? It's the original copy of the book on Inominat. And all the pages are here. Velvet.
Hey, Fee. Can I borrow your compass real quick? I'll give it right back. Please?
Alright.
He really wanted a compass, more than anything else. Just like you, he loved to stare out at the sea, wondering what's on the other side. He wanted to go adventuring someday.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's why you're his replacement
Once
goldfish.
he wakes up, you two will be really good friends.
So, this is what your life used to be like before everything happened, huh?
What's gotten into you? Maybe I made the pudding a little too sweet.
Velvet, how do you know what it tastes like?
I think I'll get myself some shut-eye.
But what are you going to do about Magilu, are there arts that let the caster manipulate dreams? Huh? Dreams? Why?
There is, yes, an art that requires a certain type of Moloch. It envelops you in a fog and reads your regrets, then traps you in a happy dream.
Oh, a Lotus Eater machine. Got it.
An art that reads your regrets and shows you happiness. I'm going to the Cape.
Now? What on earth's gotten into you? Velvet.
Velvet!
Don't go. Stay here. Stay with me.
This is Fee's compass.
There's that hard edge.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Laffy.
No, don't. Wait. Velvet, wait. Don't leave me here.
Except this is all an illusion in your mind.
Yep, it's a Lotus Eater machine. It shows you...
Is this what Magilu was talking about? We're going to the Cape Shrine. It's time to drag out the Therian.
This calls for a costume change. She no longer needs the therapy cat, because it won't work.
No, she needs the therapy cat. Unfortunately, she needs many more.
There we go.
Many.
Actually, no.
Many more.
I got it. Please tell me I have enough for it. No, I don't. I'm actually, instead of the horns... There we go. Damn it.
Her hair. Cast your hair, Velvet.
Maybe actually... Actually, I kind of like that style. Actually, that kind of works. If I'm going to be honest.
Yep.
There we go. I actually kind of like that. That looks good. She's become full demon. Literally. Also, we have a new recipe, apparently. 90 or more hits fills SG completely. And then the other one was Crow's Special Quiche. Someone's hit HP is under 40%. Effects of recovery arts are 1.3 times.
Unfortunately, we have no milk.
Damn, and we only have one spinach. Time to do some murder now, doo-dah, doo-dah. Time to hope I get away with it. Oh, the doo-dah day.
Yep.
Velvet!
There you are.
Velvet, you have to stop your friends. They keep saying they're going to the Cape, and they just won't listen.
The Abbey's forbidden anyone from going inside. We'll all be punished if anyone breaks the rules.
I hate to say it, Nico, but I think I'm a terrible person. I really thought I could have my old life back again, and I could forget everything else. I tried to act like I was doing it for Laffy, but it was all for myself. But I can't forget. I shouldn't forget. Laffy is dead. He was murdered without even knowing why. I will never forgive that. Ever! So get out of my way. If you don't, I'll devour you again!
Wrong eye to focus it on, but alright.
Why? Why must you do this?
Caca, motherfucker!
The truth at last! Out of my way!
Now I'm Eleanor, and I know nothing about her combos.
Oh, wait, you can switch into Eisen real quick.
Focus on the monsters, sweetie pie.
That would require me remembering how the hell I'm supposed to switch. Not like the fight took that long. She's got really fast attacks.
This way! The shrine's through these woods!
Hey, mind telling me what the hell's going on?
It's a trap. Trap, trap, trap. Our enemy spun an illusion based on Velvet's dreams.
That's a nasty little art.
But Velvet saw through it all?
She did. But even if it's all a dream, such brutality on her part.
Velvet's always been our brutal poodle. But to shake off the dream by herself, now that's something. The boundary between dreams and reality is demarcated solely by one's own heart. What? I'm saying she's wowie zowie cool beans. Come on, we gotta hurry.
That was some Kingdom Hearts level dialogue right there about hearts and dreams and that bullshit.
Take a look at this.
Let's see.
I knew this would be big. What a treasure!
The Eye of Atamoni statue. A sculpture found on the Swardian Peninsula. A large-scale version is said to have been located in a floating city. Ooh.
See, you said that about the Kingdom Hearts dialogue, and the first thing popping in my head is, that is some Sword Calibur announcement bullshit, and I am not here for that.
I sense a fantastic force within this.
Alright, so we got Magilou and Eisen. I'm guessing you want to be Eisen?
Of course. Here's a pretty little piece of art. You know, I could definitely imagine a larger version of this being able to levitate an entire city.
You're right. Right out of your mind. What possible purpose is there in floating a city? I don't get it.
Why, indeed. I don't claim to have any answers, but they must have had their reasons. Maybe they just wanted to see if they could.
That's ridiculous, but I wish I could say you were wrong. That's a bigger part of human nature that one might think.
Aye, that drive is a major difference between them and Malakim.
But it also leads them to malevolence.
I'm aware. But still, it's a part of who they are that I don't entirely mind.
Yep. Alright. Before I continue on, I am going to... Actually, first, I'm going to actually go to the save point and use the bathroom real quick.
First, we must go to the save points, because if we fuck up, which, as we have seen on this difficulty in this area, could happen.
Wait, I just realized something. They keep talking about the dogs, but we haven't seen the dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Are they the Therian?
Do you remember the names?
Ollie and something else, yeah.
Well, we'll see.